Hello, in this video we are going to discuss a topic that's not really talked about enough, and that is whether if a good cover equals a good book, because some of these covers do kind of deceive people, not gonna lie, especially this first one I'm gonna have to talk about here, which is Be Very Afraid, book number 20 of the Series 2000 series. This book has probably one of the best covers in all of Series 2000 and in the whole franchise of Goosebumps. It's just a giant dragon crushing what looks like a seesaw. At least I originally thought. Then I realised it's just some random wooden planks, probably like a fence or something. And it also has these weird kind of arms coming down. But that's besides the point. This dragon literally has fire coming out of its mouth. It's pretty cool, not gonna lie. But as you guys might know, I'm not really a fan of this book. And that's a bit of an understatement, to be honest. This book is one of the... Because I'm really nice to books. I've barely gave away any 1-star reviews or 2-star reviews, but I think I gave this one like a 1.5. This is going to be spoilers, but this book has so many cancel outs, like, it turned out the whole time that this whole story was actually just a storybook. And then they somehow go into the story that the kid was reading. And then there's another fake out that it was actually another kid reading the book. And then there's basically another fake out because you're reading the book. So it's technically another fake out, if you want to say that. Yeah, it's just... And it's not even that really good of a story too, even without all the fake outs. And the next book I have here is a bit of a positive, which is The Ghost Next Door, which is widely considered as one of the best books in all of Goosebumps. I think it's probably around top 15 for me, but still nonetheless a really good book. And it has a really amazing looking cover. Like, there's not much going on besides the ghost. It's just a nice simple cover. It has the iconic Tim Jacobus fish eye with the iconic Tim Jacobus checkered floor. And just overall, it's a pretty ominous, simple, amazing cover. And that's all I really have to say about it, to be honest. And then the next book is also a bit of a negative one. I know lots of people consider this to be a really good book, and lots of people hate me for saying it's one of the worst books. I will have to reread it though. You probably know which book it is already. It is A Shocker on Shock Street. Yeah, I don't like this book. But, as you guys might know, some of my OG fans, this used to be my profile picture for a while. And then I switched out to that, like, Buff R.L. style one, which people said was unfunny, so then I changed to the current one I have now. And then people say that one's trash, so I might just come back to this old one. But, yeah, this cover, nice orange background, not background, sky, you can say, with a little yellow horizon in the background. Then you have the giant praying mantis crushing a car. This is really similar to the the blob that ate everyone or everything, I think it's called. Yeah, I haven't made these videos in a while. I'm forgetting book names. Yeah, it's just really, again with The Ghost Next Door, it's just like a really simple cover with some nice, pleasing covers. I'm not covers, colours. Okay, and now we have probably one of my favourite covers of all time, but the book is kind of just meh. The 12 Screams of Christmas. I've been reading Goosebumps for like 3 years, and I would always see this book in like the adverts at the back of the book. And I wanted this book so much, and then I finally got it years later. Then I read it, and in the whole book I was just waiting until the ending, because that was the only part I thought would be good, and the ending wasn't even that really good. I thought this book would be about a ghost Santa. It wasn't. Why can't we just have a good Christmas book? I think I gave this like 2 or 3 stars. It's just, I don't really like it. And the last book I have here is one of my favourite ones, and one of my favourite covers, Ghost Camp. This cover kind of, it doesn't really deceive people like the other covers do, because it is, I mean, it kind of is, because there's no invisible people in the, oh yeah, spoilers by the way, there's no invisible people in the book, but there is ghosts, at least I remember, or they could be zombies. It's been a while since I read it, so I think they were ghosts. So it kind of spoils the book, I guess. But it's called Ghost Camp, so of course there's going to be ghosts. But yeah, overall, like, the more I look at it, like, I can spend like an hour just looking at this book and admiring all the details in the background. That's the main thing I like about the background, not even the main focus, which is the invisible people and the girl that's looking frightened. It's just the background. At the front you have these nice looking logs, and in the skyline you can see just blue lightning. And then if you look at the cabins in the back, you can see the United States of American flag. Oh yeah, another good detail I pointed out in like a video like 8 months ago is their shoes. Apparently those are Tim Jacobus's favourite shoes. I can't remember where I learned that fact, but it's just a kind of well-known fact at this point. Yeah, and the trees in the background are also really good. So in conclusion, does a good cover mean the book's gonna be good? Kind of, but there are some exceptions. Like, be afraid, be very afraid. But overall, I'm gonna have to say, you're better off just reading reviews than judging the book by its cover. Never judge a book by its cover.